Alright YouTube, and alright guys, let's talk all things Dallas Cowboys in this video. I might talk a little bit about Roger Goodell and the arbitrary agreement, but let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys in the 2016 NFL Draft. And guys, like, comment, subscribe to my videos. I will be updating through the NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys, and the NFC East. I'll be giving you a rundown, so if you cannot make it to the NFL Draft, or you just want a rundown, watch my videos. I will give you updates, so comment, like, and subscribe. Let's go right into the Dallas Cowboys. Now, guys, the Dallas Cowboys have to get this draft pick right. They picked number 4 overall in the first round. And you know what's amazing about that? The Dallas Cowboys have not picked number 4 since 1991. It's been 25 years since the Dallas Cowboys have had this high of a draft pick. You know who they picked? Russell, Maryland. So guys, we got to get this right. So basically with the Rams picking number 1 and the Philadelphia Eagles, I know, picking number 2, basically going to take quarterbacks, and the Chargers pick number 3, the Cowboys pick number 4. What's great about the Rams and Philadelphia Eagles picking quarterbacks is that it pushes talent to the Dallas Cowboys at the number 4 spot. And I think that's the craziest spot in the first round right now is the number 4 spot. Now, basically, the Chargers are probably going to take offensive tackle Tunsil, but maybe they don't. But most likely, Ramsey is going to fall to the Dallas Cowboys, and that's the reason why I think the Dallas Cowboys, I know everybody's going to say Ezekiel Elliot, but that's the reason why Dallas Cowboys should pick at number 4, Ramsey. Because he's the best player. And the Cowboys are a team that is not consistently picking in the top 5. Also with Ezekiel Elliot, the salary that would come with him. At the number 4 spot last year, let's look at Amari Cooper. At the number 4 spot, Amari Cooper got a 4-year deal worth $22 million. That's $5.5 million a year. If the Cowboys, if we are going to pick a running back at the number 4 spot, you're going to have to pay him $5.5 million per year. Now remember, I know everybody's saying, well, what about Demarco Murray? How the Cowboys were in 2014. Tony Romo was upright. Well, that's why you have an offensive line, to keep Tony Romo upright. But also, DeMarco Murray, don't miss him too much. Here's the reason why. DeMarco Murray, throughout his collegiate career, this is going to shock you, between his collegiate career and his NFL career, even with his lack of use in Philadelphia last year. In his collegiate NFL career, he's had 2,035 touches. Let that sink in. 2,035 touches. If the Cowboys were going to go in all in at a running back this year, they should have went with Lamar Miller. Why? Lamar Miller, a very versatile back, proven, you know what he can do, 1,118 touches. That's half of DeMarco Murray. And by the way, what's interesting about Lamar Miller, he only signed for $6.5 million per year and only $18 million guaranteed. Wait, the same money that we offered DeMarco Murray last year was $6.5 million. And you're not wasting a first-round pick. But here's the thing. If you go with Ezekiel Elliott at number 4, you have to pay him $5.5 million. Most of that is going to be guaranteed. However, if the Cowboys do trade out, now they lose trade value at the number 4 spot, so talent will follow them, but it loses trade value. However, Paxton Lynch, teams might want him, Paxton Lynch. Teams like the 49ers at number 7. Other teams might want him too. Teams like the Jets. Here's the thing. If the Cowboys can trade out and take Ezekiel Elliott at a position, like for a great example, Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley last year at the number 10 spot made $3.5 million per season. That's a lot better value at the running back position. Also, I'm going to drop you a note too. Do you know the last running back who actually went all-pro in their rookie year and actually all-pro who was picked in the top 5? Do you know the last running back that was selected in the top 5 that went all-pro? It's not Adrian Peterson, because he wasn't picked in the top 5. It was LaDainian Tomlinson. That's right, I'll let that sink in. No, I'm still here. It was LaDainian Tomlinson. It's been since 2001 that a top 5 pick running back has made all-pro. So if you're going by the money and you're going by basically the running back spots, you'd have to think Ezekiel Elliott is the next Emmitt Smith. Now, if he's the next Emmitt Smith, pick him at number 4. Exactly. But to me, the best player is Ramsey. This makes the most sense for the Dallas Cowboys. Tell me what you think about that pick for number 1. Also, with the number 2 pick, I think the Dallas Cowboys should trade up into the first round and get a guy called Paxton Lynch, if he's available. Reason why. If you take a quarterback in the first round, you get him for 5 years. You get him for the initial 4 and a 5th-year option. You get a quarterback in the 2nd round, you only get him for 4 seasons. So this way, if you're going to have a quarterback stand behind Tony Romo for, quote-unquote, the next 3 to 4 years that he's going to play, even though earlier in Tony Romo's career, he said he wasn't going to play when he was 40. He said he's not going to play until he's 40. Although, so basically you'd have a quarterback if you trade up into the 1st round from the number 2 spot, or basically in the 2nd round with the number 4 pick in the 2nd round. If you trade up, you get a quarterback and you sit behind Tony Romo even longer and develop. Look, Paxton Lynch this is a mediocre draft class, okay? But if you go by scouts, and the reason why the Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles moved up, even in this, there's no Andrew Lucks in this quarterback draft class. There's no Marcus Mariotas, Jameis Winston's in this draft. But the reason why is because scouts are saying basically the next couple years after this draft, the quarterback classes don't look good. And that's the reason why you see teams forging ahead. Rightfully so. So basically, Ezekiel Elliott, yeah, I like him. He's a really good running back. He looked great for Ohio State. Is he a beast? You know who also looked like a beast in college? Was Rashard Mendenhall. Ask the Pittsburgh Steelers how he's doing. What I'm trying to say is you take the best talent. The Cowboys have not picked this early since 1991. Their pick was Russell Maryland, and the best guy on the board would be Ramsey. Actually, some people are saying he's the best player in the draft. To me, now, if you can trade out of the 4 spot and pick somewhere later, like maybe number 7, you swap with the 49ers, something a little bit later, yeah, I think Ezekiel Elliott is the choice that you go with. So honestly, I think the Dallas Cowboys should pick Ezekiel Elliott or Ramsey. But understand the reason why I'm telling you they should pick Ramsey. And I know, like I said, everybody wants that running game from 2014. I get it. But realistically, I think that's what they should do. And even possibly go, if they can't get Paxton Lynch and trade up, go wide receiver in the 2nd round. I know it sounds crazy, but there's a lot of speedsters out there. And the Dallas Cowboys look like they need an extra boost. So yes, I'm all for the Dallas Cowboys getting their quarterback, but it's kind of hard to get a quarterback because of the Rams and Philadelphia Eagles, but that does help with the talent that's going to be pushed back. So it hurts the Cowboys in getting a quarterback in the 2nd round, because that's what everybody thought. That Lynch would fall into the 2nd round. But listen, you got the Browns, you got the Broncos that are ahead of the Cowboys in the 2nd round. It's just not going to happen. So you have to look at what's realistic. And so that's my take on the Dallas Cowboys and all that type of stuff. So guys, follow me, like, comment, and subscribe.